Hello and welcome to my top 5 favourite cars in CarX Drift racing online for grip racing and time attack racing. And just a disclaimer that I am not well in this video. I have the sniffles, so if you hear me sniffling up a few times, that's why. And I have to apologise as well on the lack of videos I've been posting. I've just been really busy with life, so hopefully now anyways I can continue with what I wanted to do with this YouTube channel. But anyways, let's kick this off by getting into number 5, which is the EVA MR. For me, this is one of my favourite cars in the game. It's one of the first cars I got used to tuning with after my R34. I don't really use the R34 anymore. I kind of got bored of it because I just spent too much time on it. And this car for me is my favourite car. I'd say of the last few months. The only reason why it's number 5 is because this list doesn't really follow in order. It's kind of just what my favourite cars are anyway. So with this car, it's a top 5 fastest JDM street car in my opinion. You know, it's up there with the S15. It's up there with a lot of them, like the R34. It's actually faster than the R34, faster than the R32. The only car it's not faster than is the Subaru WRX hatchback. So that's saying something, considering that car is absolutely unbelievably meta. It's affordable, but I will say it is difficult to tune. I will post a dedicated video on this car in the future, sometime soon actually, on my actual tune for this car. This is the tune now that you are seeing that I am driving with. It's really fast. It's one of the fastest ones in the game, if not the fastest. I haven't seen a faster driver than this. This lap isn't the fastest lap I can get with this car. This is kind of just a demonstration really. But this car is incredible. Definitely try it out, and I'm going to leave the rest of this video to play out for the rest of the lap, and then I'll see you at number 4. At number 4, we have the Miura. This car is a pretty fun car to drive, I must say. I mainly use it around Mandela Park. I don't really use it around Milton that much. It's not quite a Milton car for me, I feel. It doesn't have a lot of horsepower, it doesn't have a lot of top end speed. So I mainly use this around Mandela, because Mandelas are really nice for a nice track for cars that have a lot of acceleration and a lot of medium speed, which this car does have. So it's quite fun. It's small, it's unique, with it being mid-engine. It's got its own unique handling model. From what I feel, it's similar to the NSX, and in fact the NSX and this car are the only 2 cars in this game that I think are mid-engine. The flanker's front engine, so yeah, I think, or rear engine, I don't know. I know it's not mid-engine though, the flanker, but this car is really fun. I think it's really affordable as well. It's definitely a pickup, came in the new update, or one of the most recent updates to the most recent editions of new cars. But for me, the Miura definitely deserves a spot on this list. It's so fun to drive. This is a fun tune as well. Again, I will post this tune eventually, just finding the time for it. But yeah, I'll find you back at number 3. At number 3, we have the glorious XZ, or XZ if you're in the US. And this car, the Nissan 300ZX, I think it is. Excellent car. It's not the most grippy car, definitely. It doesn't have the highest cornering speed. It's not like an Evo, it's not like an S15 or even the S14. It's just a car that, again, it's unique, it's fun. I find it to be one of my favourite cars because I literally see nobody using this car. I recommend it because it can keep up with a lot of them. It can keep up with the majority I tend to find, if it's not an NSX, if it's not a flanker, if it's not one of those top tier meta cars, it's gonna keep up with it, or if not beat it. I've beat S15s in this car. I've beat good drivers as well, saying that after to crash into the wall, but it is definitely a fun car to drive. It's a bit heavy and it does understeer a lot. You'll probably find that in this video that it does have a bit of understeer to it, which can be tuned out, but the way I have it set up, it handles like it's on rails, relatively, if I drive it good anyways. So yeah, this car for me is one of my favourite cars, and I think it deserves a spot on this list, just purely because of just how unique it is. Again, I never see people drive it, so definitely check this one out. It's good fun. Now for number 2, by far my favourite car in the game, and I said it was the Eva, but no, this car for me has to be my favourite car in the game. The Spectre RS. It's just too well rounded. It handles incredible. It has by far the best braking in the game for a car of its class anyway. It handles so well. Just can't emphasize that enough, how well this car handles. But the top end speed of it as well is absolutely top tier. I'd say it's on par with the Evo when it comes to top speed. It can hit like 313, 312, which is more than enough top speed. You don't really need to be that fast. I know my Evo hits 316, but you don't need to be that fast. It's mainly about how well you can actually drive it, corner and accelerate. This car for me, it does all of that. So for me, definitely deserves a spot on this list. It would be number 1 if this list was in order. It's number 2 by chance because this list isn't in any order specifically, but definitely check this one out. I will definitely drop a tune for this car because it's my most enjoyed car at the moment. I find most of my time playing this game using this car at the moment anyways, and yeah, definitely check this one out. Now, heading into number 1, it is the Noob Mobile itself, the car that I see everybody use for the most part. It's got to be the Kitsune, also known as the NSX. Now, this car, as many people that I see use it, it's still fun to use, hence why I see so many people use it, because it is a fun car to use. It's got top tier speed. It's got on par acceleration and top speed with the flanker, if not faster. I tend to find this as actually faster than the flanker. Now its cornering speed isn't quite there to the flanker, but it's up there certainly. It's probably got the same cornering speed as the likes of, I'd say probably higher than the 300ZX, a bit higher than that. Pair that with the speed that this car produces, it's absolutely incredible. Definitely pick this car up. Everybody seems to use it because it's fun. It sounds great, handles great. It's such a fun car to use. I can't stop saying it because it is. I took so long making this livery for it, the Takata livery, with good reason, really. It's kind of a childhood hero car for me, the NSX. I've used it in the games, like Juiced. Juiced was a really fun game for me. I used to love the car in that game, even though it wasn't that good. but it's in CarX Drift. Definitely check it out. It excels so well around Milton Drive. So yeah, and that will be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Again, I apologize for lack of uploads. I'll try and upload more often if I can. Currently, I'm not well, so this video has been a bit of a pain to me for my voice, but well, it's worth it. Catch you soon anyways.